Good afternoon, everyone, and I'm so excited today because Cara Brandon Creations and DearJulieJulie are doing another collab. I am just so excited. The elves get really excited about this. They really do. They are such lovely lasses, and I always learn something new by doing this. I experiment and do different things, and when you watch the other girls, they are so inspirational, and I just love that. I've learned loads from them, and it is just amazing. And from today, I will be linking all the girls' YouTubes and Instagrams, and Julie and our Cara's Facebook groups, so you can find all the inspiration in all of those. Julie usually does a list on her YouTube of everybody's YouTubes that they do, and I try and do the same. I don't always keep up, but Julie always has them, which is amazing. So you just go to Julie's channel and you can watch the whole lot. You could just put the playlist on and see them. Now this time our Cara has done some wonderful papers to go with the collab kit, which has made it so much easier for all of us, because we're able to make journals with something that actually matches what the girls have made already. So I want to show you the papers first and then go through the 7 days. Okay, now isn't that gorgeous? Lemons, I just adore lemons, I really do. There's something about lemons that they remind you of cleanliness and that lovely zesty smell. I love making lemon cakes. You know, it's just something that's you add to so many things, isn't it? And this one here, Cara has done some gorgeous different collages on here and brought all the colours in of summer and combined them together to give us a beautiful page there. And then strawberries. She found some absolutely fabulous things on strawberries. We've got this here is an extract of strawberries that you'd pour over ice cream. Sounds amazing. Absolutely amazing. And she's got the actual plants here where they're growing all the plants. This is very similar to the other one, but it is paler and it's not got the same elements on it. And again, it's a beautiful page to have. Here she's got the strawberry extract up here and a breakfast cereal. And it's been a long time since I've actually seen a breakfast cereal with just strawberries in it. I'm sure it was Jordan Valley that used to do one. I've not seen one for a while because I've actually been into a supermarket. I go in the week up just here, but I do everything online these days. And then look at this. Look, you've got blackberries here and strawberries. You know what they are, descriptions. Beautiful. Strawberries, just like a lot of heat. And looking at this page, it reminded me about raspberries, because raspberries, for some reason, don't like potatoes or blackberries. And if if potatoes or blackberries are growing near raspberries, they kill them off. Pretty useless information, but it's a bit like that petunia in an onion patch, isn't it? I'm a lonely little petunia in an onion patch. So don't put your spuds near your raspberries. How gorgeous is this? I just love this. And the wording is exactly what you think of when you look at lemons. You know, fresh squeezed and to make lemonade. The taste of summer. You know, it is indicative, isn't it, of summer. I just love making lemonade. I really do. And of course, mint tea. Now here she's got the watermelons and put some beautiful doilies in here. Really pretty. And then we cut, so that's the pages. There are 8 papers there, and they're in our Cara's store at the moment. Of course, these will all be on sale because this is the first week. I've already fussy cut out 2 different sizes of all the ephemera ready to use, starting from Thursday. So obviously this is day 1 of Julie's. And if I dig down here, I'll be able to find day 1 of Cara's. Where's day 1 of Cara's? No, it's okay. I've only got Julie's on this pub. I've clearly put Cara's in a different wallet, like I do. You know, it's one of those days. I've been doing a lot of dyeing of papers. I think I've got about 15 colours at the moment, and I'm going to show you something a bit later on. Right, so that's our Julie, and then Cara. I just pull these. I usually put them in little plastic zippy lock bags. My son pinched them the other day. He needed them for something. And this is Cara's. So you can see the colours are the same. They've got the same theme. I can't wait to marry these up. I mean, look at this. Absolutely lovely. Ooh, look, all the paper is getting caught up. And this little Dot's face here. Isn't she gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. So you've got the two, and they just work, don't they? Absolutely lovely. So that's day one. Then day two, this is Julie's. That's our Julie's, and Julie's got a lovely, lovely card here. Got your jelly in here. I love jelly, don't you? I love our jelly. Just reminds you of birthdays, doesn't it, jelly? And that song, wibble wobble, jelly on a plate. I have to remember which way I've put everything in now. Where did I put that? There they are. That's it, up the top here. You can see I'm having fibro days because I'm really just not with it at all at the moment. And then our Cara has done this gorgeous, gorgeous collage sheet. I absolutely love this. I loved it that much that I've used this for the cover of mine. I will show you that in a minute, that I've made up ready to start the challenge. And don't the colours go so perfectly well together? They really, really go beautifully together. I love this, the way Julie has got the cooking of it. You know, you've got your eggs coming out of the fridge here, pouring milk in and flour. You know, I just love that. I really love those two together. So that's day two. Day three, we've got fabulous, fabulous ones from Julie. Look at these. Got the beautiful, beautiful cantaloupe melon down here. Some beautiful flowers. And there's this little dot here with her lettuce with her raspberries in. Absolutely cute as a button. And then from Cara, let's see if we're getting. I need longer arms. Need longer arms today. And from Cara, can you see the the colourways? Cara did hers first this time. Normally it's Julie does them first, and it always amazes me how they get the colouring so perfect. It really does. It's just absolutely fabulous. So this one's Cara's for day three with Julie's. Then day four. See, I'm getting organised while doing this at the same time. I thought I'd do them together, get organised and do the video at the same time. So day four, we've got lemons here from our Julie. Absolutely pretty. I love this daisy chains. How many times have you sat on the grass and made a daisy chain? Absolutely lovely. And then here you've got lemons again. I absolutely adore these Kilner jars. They are just so cute, aren't they? Really, really cute and beautiful. So that's day four. Then day five. Here we are. This I thought was ingenious. A great big piece of melon. Journaling card size. The amount of things you could do with this. You can turn it into a tag. You can make a book out of it. Brilliant. And all this lovely, lovely fussy cuts. I do really love doing fussy cutting. I do use a scan and cut. If it's something like, I've got a whole sheet of butterflies or something, then I will use a scan and cut. But scan and cut, sometimes you're cutting butterflies out. Some of the butterflies will have a bit missing out of them, don't they? Or if you're doing things with words in, sometimes it decides to cut the words out and just leave you with the label left behind. It's a challenge. So we've got another beautiful collage sheet from Cara to go with this. And then the next one, oh, that's the back of that one. As you can see, I've printed extra off so that, because when you're doing these challenges, I like to back things with the other papers and things like that. It's the little kitty on here that I adore. I'm just going to pull that up on here. How beautiful are these? Absolutely lovely. Look at her with a little kitty feeding him strawberries. Absolutely adorable. Really lovely. I mean, Julie finds some amazing, amazing images. She really does. And they're all vintage, and that's what I love about it. And they just work. They work together. Look how beautiful these are together. The blue here matching in with here. Absolutely lovely. So those are our Caras. And of course the thing is, if you go and get these kits, you can play along with us, you know, and you can post in the group so we can see what you're doing. And we would love that. We would really, really love that, to see everything that you're doing and joining along. And if you put the hashtag in, which will be hashtag 7 days of summer, then obviously it's easy for us to come and find you and come and give you support on a YouTube channel or Instagram or wherever you are. By all means, pop your Instagram or YouTube in the messages underneath my videos, and I will make sure that I've already got subscribed. And if I'm not, I'll come over and subscribe to you and give you some support. So again, we've got this little lass in here and these little dots on the corner here. Absolutely beautiful. And then here, look how fresh they are. Beautiful. And that piece of strawberry cake. You can just imagine sitting down on a summer day with a beautiful Victoria sponge filled with cream and strawberries, can't you? You can almost taste those strawberries. And then it says strawberry tart. I absolutely love the Greggs strawberry tarts. I don't eat anywhere else the strawberry tarts, because for some reason they don't taste as good. The pastry is always perfect in Greggs. I don't go there for anything else. Occasionally I might buy bread, and the grandkids absolutely love their donuts. Levi, it's the meat pasties. Our Niall loves their sausage rolls. You know, they've all got their different little things that they love. So they're the 7 days, and they are incredible, and they are so cheap, the kits, because obviously the girls have got them on sale at the moment. And something I want to sneak in is this. Now, this is Paulette, in Paulette's group, okay? She posted these about a week ago in the group. How amazing is that? And how perfect for this collab. So if you're not already in Paulette's group, which is Printables for Your Junk Journals with TLC, go and join and grab these, because I think they're fabulous and they are going to just work so, so well. So Cara, bless her heart, has ordered some little stickers that you put on your nail for this, and she's got some other bits and pieces that she's got. Anyway, I was downloading some stuff off of a site that I go to, and they do children's stuff for children in Islam, and they had out a kit, you know, a great big PDF all about Al-Aqsa, about the Dome of the Rock, and it was very, very poignant to bring it out around about this time, because obviously during Ramadan, the Dome of the Rock was attacked, all their speaker systems have gone, the main doors have stood for years, you know, hundreds of years have been broken. They've smashed so much in there, you know, the Israeli soldiers, and they set all the very, very ancient olive trees on fire. The olive trees at Al-Aqsa, they take the oil, but they don't charge for it. They give it's gifted. They gift it to people. The Islam Channel, quite often, if they're doing a fundraiser for Palestine or anything like that, they will send over. They don't charge anybody for this. They send it over to give out as gifts to people who are donating and things like that. Amazing, absolutely beautiful. So on this little, you know, on this PDF, and it's not a little one, it's quite big. I think it's 100 pages if I remember. They had a page, and it was talking about Zachariah and Mary. Obviously, she was put under Zachariah's care, and when he used to go into her, when she, you know, into her place where she'd been praying or whatever, she was always surrounded by fruit that was out of season, and he could not understand how she had this fruit. And obviously it was from God. God was giving it to her. And when he saw this manifestation, he realised more than anything that God would be able to give him the things he wanted, you know, if it was meant to be for his good. So he prayed to Allah, to God, and asked for a son. And that's when he was given the good news that his wife Elizabeth would have John. And most of you will know him as John the Baptist. And on the same page was all these little fruits. So I've cut them all out and I've put them onto sticker paper. And they are as cute as anything. Look, we've got the little figs. I mean, I can remember looking out of the window, and we were like on like about the second floor height up, because obviously when you're building on the side of a mountain, you know, you have to sort of build up like this. And there was a fig tree outside, and I can remember saying, when one of them went down to gather some figs, because it was something that had been abandoned. It was a place that wasn't being used at the time. And I says, well, surely you can't eat those figs with the gas that they throw around, you know, the tear gas stuff. And they just looked at me as I was loopy. I think the thing is, they were so used to, you know, they breathe it in all the time that they weren't that bothered, you know. And they were amazing figs. They really were. They were absolutely gorgeous. And obviously you've got the olives, because they come from the olive trees. They're lovely trees. They really are. They're not very big, are they? They're beautiful little ones. And their cucumbers, they are like this. They're tiny. And I used to love their cucumbers because, you know, they would often bring out a fruit plate if they had visitors. And with the fruit plate, you would get these little cucumbers. And I used to just love these. I'd sit there and chomp on one of them all night. They're just absolutely amazing. And, of course, dates. Everybody knows of medjool dates. And there are so many dates, types of dates. You know, I think I found about 20 one day. But there are lots and lots of different types of dates, and they're just gorgeous. And what the idea was with this particular page, I mean, obviously I've printed off 3 pages, you can see that here. The idea was that you had to decide what was actually grown, what would actually be grown in Palestine. What is actually grown in Palestine and what not is. No, that didn't make sense. What isn't or what is not grown. Put my teeth back in my brain. Now, pomegranates, they have grown wonderful, and they're huge. The pomegranates are absolutely huge, absolutely huge. So you'd get your figs and your pomegranates, you get your cucumbers and your olives and your dates. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful, wonderful produce. So I thought I would just show you them. If you actually want the site that these are on and you want to go and get it, just give me a message and I'll link it. But because it's an Islamic one, I don't want to push my religion on you guys, because I know most of you are Christian and we do read the Bible, we do believe in the Bible. Okay, so it's not as if we're not in tune with you guys, you know what I mean? So if you do want these, let me know and I'll give you the link. So that's me getting organised, ready for Thursday. I cannot wait. You know, the inspiration is there. You've already seen how many times we've done this. I think it's about 5 times we've done this so far. And I say, I just can't wait. So I want to just show you my journal, so to speak, my journaly. What I've done, I decided to do another bound one. I was turning that and doing a ring one. You know, you put the rings on, because then you can just put in which pages you like, take them out, work on them and put them back in again. Really, really easy. But I decided to do a ring bound one, and as you can see, the cover is day 2 of, you know, with the collage on. And on the inside cover, which is the same on the back and the front, I've used the other collage paper on there. And then I've put all the pages in here and all these lovely, lovely, amazing coloured papers. I mean, I literally finished all the colours that I had, because I'd got some cheap ones and some expensive ones. In fact, some of my pastes were going back to 1997, and some were going back even further than that, you know. But I keep the pastes because I know I can use them for colouring paper. You know, they're not used for human consumption. Absolutely lovely. I've just really enjoyed putting this together, so it's all ready for me to make my things. Now, what I want to show you is I got a box of pastes. Now, there's Sugar Flare do 2 different colour sets. The other colour set had most of the ones I already have, like grape violet and things like that. Now, you get 10 of these pastes, okay, and they are fabulous, fabulous colours, okay. You just look at that orange, and the red, you know, it doesn't come out claret red, but you saw with the flick through, it comes out a very, very good red. And the price of this, it was something like $15, I think. It might have been slightly cheaper, but they are on offer at the moment. And if you've got, you know, pastes, you know you're only going to use at the most 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, so this is going to last a very, very long time. You're going to get probably 10 lots out of this. So that's 50 lots of colouring paper. Now I've used, and I do love using the Kool-Aid. I love the smell it makes. You know, the paper smells so beautiful and the colours are fabulous. But you think of the price of Kool-Aid, where, you know, for one sachet, and then you times that by 50, you're going to see it's an expensive thing to do. You can get the tubs of Kool-Aid now, but they're about a tenner over here. They're probably about $8 over in the US. But you're not going to get as much value as getting the pastes. So I want to share this because it is such an inexpensive way of colouring your paper. The colours come out absolutely brilliant. When I do it, I do between 25 and 30 of each colour. You know, when I do it, and I have a good old couple of days dyeing them all up, cooking them in the oven, and, you know, because I love that sound. You know, it's such a wonderful sound, that crinkly sound when you bring them out the oven, you know, and then iron them all, and absolutely wonderful. So I just want to show you that with you. Now, these were from Amazon. You will probably have other brands around. It was just look for the cheapest, but make sure they are concentrated. Okay, it will tell you on the box or on here, I think it says here, yeah, it says pastel paste concentrate, and it says to colour icing or marzipan, etc. Well, obviously we're colouring paper. So if you want to save yourself some money but be able to get lots and lots of colours, go for these. You can buy them individually. So if you only want to particularly have, say, blue and green paper, obviously go and buy just the little ones, you know, and collect them up. You know, just buy one every now and again, because that's how I used to do it. I used to go into Manchester and I'd buy 1 or 2 of the colours that I wanted, because I used to do celebration cakes and wedding cakes, and you'll save yourself a bomb. So that's my tip for the day today. So roll on Thursday. Can't wait. I'm going to have so much fun with this. I've already got lots and lots of ideas buzzing around my head. I'm going to go and have a look around Paulette. I do the monthly club with Paulette. It's around $8 roughly each month, and you get about 300 images, and they're all vintage, they're all copyright free, and I just love the images. So I'm going to go and look through my folders of them to see if I can find any more fruit pictures that I can add to all of this, and I can't wait till Thursday. Have an amazing day, everybody. And as I say, do check all the other elves out. Obviously today you've still got a few days, so some have done the flip through of the papers and the kits, some haven't. And do go over and buy these and join in with us, because we would love it if you joined in with us, because obviously we've known one another for quite a long time. We're starting to get to know how we do things. It'd be lovely to have some fresh inspiration coming in. So love and blessings, everybody. Have a fabulous Monday. Can't wait to see you Thursday. Ta-da.